welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the sign of Aries for July 2017. And yes, I'm aware they are late due to extenuating circumstances, you might say. I'm not going to go into it. Just want to get this show on the road for you guys. Beautiful. And some for you, Aries. Catch the wave. Okay. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'll give them one little quick go through for Aries general monthly reading. General monthly reading for Aries, July 2017. Please bring forth the messages that would be needed. Need to be brought to Aries' attention for the month of July. These are the cards. Beautiful. All right. The very first card, which is your overall energy for the month of July, Aries. Two of Swords at a crossroads. Be some changes coming up there. Number 2, your finances and wealth. Wonderful. The Chariot. It's all about movement. It's a great card to have fall into your financial sector. Your hearth, your home, anything to do with love in your heart is the Queen of Cups. She's all about sensitivity. Your challenges for July are Two of Wands. Yeah, it's about vision. And your message from Spirit, Ace of Wands. It's all about growth. Check this out. How neat was it that this came up? That's something. Okay. And at the end of the reading, for those that are new, when I've exhausted the messages from these 5 cards, I pull one significator from my deck of tarot. All right. Oh, I'm also burning my intuitive candle right behind me here from intuitivecandles.com. And this week it's Enchanted Woods. And this is my reveal that I've gotten from it already. It's the Tree of Life. And it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's all sterling silver. And all those little green gemstones, I can't remember what they're called again. I'll have to look it up. They're all wired through. They're not just glued on there or anything. So, okay. They are 100% soy-based candles. They will not harm you. You find the reveal after the wax melts down. Two of Swords, crossroads. This is your overall energy. So when this card shows up, you're basically looking at a decision, a very important decision has to be made. And you're at a crossroads because you're having a hard time reaching that choice, making that decision. The two situations face off from each other, and they're both equal. And everything that's good and everything that's maybe not good, but they're equal right across the board. You're having a hard time making a decision with something. Head to head, they can't beat each other out. One can't cancel out the other. They're that equal in their significance and within their own power. You may have been thrown into this situation somehow to make this decision. You didn't ask for this. You didn't want it. You didn't invite it in. But lo and behold, there you are. But it's not your fault that you're there. It's just that simple. It is not your fault. It was just circumstances that led to this. The advice is to walk away. Drop it for a bit, go away from it, move away, go back and take another look with a fresh set of eyes and a fresh set of viewpoints as well. Remember, this is a general reading, so this is not going to apply to everybody. Your keywords that are flagged here are doubt and uncertainty, and at a stalemate, indecision, stuck, disconnection, and blocks. That's your overall energy. So, you know, it's basically what's going on here is life, you know, keeping it real kind of thing. I'm just feeling for somebody out there who's in this dilemma, because it's like a dilemma, that this is real life and real life happens. And these are choices that have to be made that are going to have probably a long-term reach into your future. This isn't something that you can undo once it's done. So you have to be careful about that. I just see changes coming up and feel them coming up through July. Things being put in place for you, Aries. Things that you're aware of are becoming more solidified. And you may not use them and move on these things yet, but they're in place now. If things are going into place for your future, they're falling in. These things will be waiting for you, waiting to be utilized, waiting to be used. Your next card in your financial sector is the Chariot, and it's all about movement. This is when some serious progress can be made in your financial sector for some of you. Remember, it is a general reading, okay? Travel is going to be favored for some through the month of July as well, as are moves. Some people within the the workforce, you may be moving to another town, village, city, province, state, wherever you happen to be from. But this is a major move. It's a life move, and it's for work. It's for a job. But it requires that you pack up your life and you relocate. That's huge. Like I said, there's changes that are coming. This move isn't going to happen probably not this month, but maybe I would say into about August sometime, or as late as September. There's a lot of planning and a lot of detailed preparation that's going to go into place before you actually make the physical move. All aspects of life right now are going to feel like things are finally moving forward. Things that were on hold, that were delayed over, I'm hearing over and over and over again, like it was never going to take place, it was never going to happen. This, whatever this is for some of you, things are going to start moving. There's one thing that keeps reappearing and a lot of the readings for this July monthly reading, and that is, there seems to have been a quiet period, a lull in everybody's lives, and nothing was happening. And not for lack of wanting something to happen. You certainly did. You wanted your plans to unfold. You wanted things to start taking shape. You wanted things to start, and there was like nothing was moving. There was no growing. There was no nothing. And all of a sudden, this wave, this energy flies through. And it's in almost every reading. And it's like, there's nothing happening. And then when one thing starts, it's an avalanche. Everything happens at once. That's what's going to be going on with your financial sector. Everything is going to happen all at once. It's going to be sudden and explosive, fast movement. This is a card also of of energy. There's not much sensitivity that goes, or emotions that go with this card. Therefore, those of you that are moving in the fast lane now, or you find yourself in the fast lane, be sensitive to the people that are around you and the people that are yet to come towards you, or you go towards them. Remain sensitive. Just watch your ego, that it doesn't get blown out of proportion. It doesn't become all about me, 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 me. Don't go there, Aries. All right. You're gonna need everything that you need to keep, basically, as the card refers to, as your show on the road. You're going to have the tools to utilize what you need to get done. You're going to have a hard time keeping up, though. There's a lot it's all going to be going on at the same time around you. Somebody may have enough money at this time as well, before the month's over, to buy a brand new car, some form of a newer automobile, new to you. Put it that way. You're going to have the finances to cover that. The advice of this card is, now's to take time to get active and to move forward with any plans that you had. Watch your ego when it's needed. Enjoy this time of power and motivation. You're going to feel very motivated. and you're going to feel like, yeah, nothing's impossible. I can make anything happen. You're going to be on top of the world in that way. Your keywords are journeys and determination, willpower, progress, a little bit of friction there, some guidance and protection as well. Your third card in your heart, your home, anything close to your heart and love, is the Queen of Cups. And she's all about sensitivity. So this woman, if this isn't somebody that you actually know, you can recognize by the traits, this is a very sensitive woman. She's sensitive to other people's feelings, not so much herself. She knows who she is. She's aware of that. But everybody else is, she's very sensitive, and she's, this would be somebody that would be emphatic as well, that can just read people really well and know when they need support or comfort. She's all about the heart. She has a very compassionate way about her, and she's very gentle to her friends, and she openly loves her family, and she openly loves her partner as well. This woman comes along, she offers loyalty and inspiration. She plants inspiration in other people. She sees the good in everybody, believes that everybody has something good about them. If some of you are trying to do something, you're trying to, let's say you're looking for a job, this woman could help you because she's very creative. And she has ingenious ways of getting around things and doing things. Sometimes she'll help you there. Sometimes this is a U card. You may recognize yourself as this woman as well, Aries. As the U card, if you recognize yourself this way, she shows that now's the time to invest and get involved in all your relationships. Children are included in that, as are your friends, your social contacts, your social world, but your family. It's time to invest a little bit more, put a little more oomph behind what you do, spend a little more time, play a little bit longer, stretch the meals out a little bit longer, eat slower. You know, it's summer. Sit outside in the evening, watch your children play. These are the golden years, especially for those of you with young children. These are the best. You know, oh, I could go on and on, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry. For any of you Aries that are single right now, the card is here, and so is she, to show you that new love and new romance is on the way to you. If you're single, the advice is to tune into your nurturing side and decisions. Make your intelligent side come to the forefront. It's going to be your best guide. Okay, so you can do both. The person can be both nurturing and very logical and intelligent. All the same. It's called having common sense. You know, and your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, love and emotion, and sympathy as well, because she has a heart of gold and she can sympathize with just about anybody. So for those of you that have just gone through a hard time, this could be somebody, a friend that you lean on, that's going to be your go-to person when you feel like things are getting to be a bit too much, or if you need some kind of advice. This woman's in your corner if you don't recognize her as yourself. Okay, so your challenges is a Two of Wands. It's all about vision. And this is for your challenges for July, Aries. Partnerships and romance are going to be highlighted during this time. Somebody's going to have a hard time saying no to somebody else. Somebody is going to find themselves being approached. I see a female and a male approaching her. There's something between the two of them, though nothing's happened. But there's an attraction, and it's dangerous because you're not free to commit to somebody else or give yourself to anybody else. You're already committed. So I see the female saying, no, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. I feel the female wants to, and the male's just being upfront. And she's in kind of a denial, protective place where she just keeps denying it. It'll keep him at arm's length and nothing will happen. But he feels that he knows different. He can read her. They do have a connection, these two people. But I see her pushing him away. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do this. Because you're feeling that morally it's wrong and you're afraid what karma can do. Come back to bite you. That just came out. That just came up. For some of you are going to end up hooking up with very like-minded person, soul to soul, brand new person, new projects. This could all happen in or out of work. You may find yourself partnered up with somebody to complete a project or a task of some kind, and there could be some little, something going on there, whatever that means, right? But this meeting of the minds is going to bring extremely great rewards. There's going to be achievements reached. For those of you looking to further your education, you can, you'll find the right course to fit you at this time. Not you fit it, but it needs to fit you. Or a teacher that is going to inspire something in you, inspire you to learn more so you earn more, inspire you to further your education, to further your skills, to grow as a person. For some of you, this inspiration will have to do with spirituality. You'll be looking for some kind of a guru or shaman or something along these lines. The advice of the card is to look for those that share your vision and nurture your own interest. So you nurture each other. It's kind of like my Facebook group, all right? When we're all in there, we all nurture each other. We all stop, all right? But in that group, that's the same kind of thing. We're all like-minded. We're not perfectly matched or anything like I'm talking about here. But when you're with like-minded person or like-minded people, you do nurture each other and you feed from each other your knowledge and how educated you are in whatever it is your field that has grabbed your interest. But you're really like you're food for each other because you feed each other and you find yourself growing and blossoming and thriving and becoming more enlightened. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But this is the type of, if it isn't the romantic sense, it'll be something along those lines where you'll just click with somebody. There'll just be this connection, which is beautiful and it's wonderful. A huge like factor going on and huge amount of respect between yourself and this other person as well. I'm really envious. Like, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. It really is. Your keywords for this card are partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. Your final card is the Ace of Wands, and it's all about growth, and this is just beautiful. This is your message from Spirit, and how beautiful it is. This is a wonderful card to have. Just wonderful. This is the creative ace. There's a lot of creativity going on. I'm hearing a lot of mental creativity going on for the month of July for you, Aries. A lot of growth intellectually, learning new things. Creativity is coming to the forefront for some of you. That's going to be here. I don't know what it is or what's going on, but there's just this ball of creativity. And there's going to be quite a few of you actually who are watching this video. This is going to hit for July if you're not already into that place already. Projects, work, brand new ideas, travel plans. That's all going to take off now. And it's kind of like the chariot. Everything's going to start moving forward. Communications are going to go well at this time as well. And share your vision with others and persuade others to maybe help you out, get involved, maybe try their luck at it and see how they make out as well. You'll find yourself so motivated by your own creativity, you'll be encouraging others to tap into theirs as well. You'll be a good support system for other people. And if you have plans in place and you've been wondering and asking the universe, Is this going to work? It's such a great idea. Is this going to work? Here's the thing. This card is here to tell you yes to that question. It is here to tell you yes. Your intuition strengthens your spiritual belief through the month of July as well. There's going to be new beginnings and new journeys, new adventures as well. There's going to be a lot of growth. I'm just seeing just a lot up and out, up and forward. All this growth going on. There's no lagging time during the month of July. I got that for other readings as well. There's just this speed thing going on, and it's all happening at once. The advice right now is for you to step into your power, Aries. Claim your power and talk to people. Create things. Invent things. Don't be afraid to test the waters, as they say. That's just for some of you. But whatever you say now overall, the energy for the month, whatever you say to somebody else, whatever discussion that you're having, whatever you're talking about, it could be just about the weather, or it could be about a proposal or something. It's going to meet with success right across the board for everybody. Your keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success. Those are your cards. So let's dig into our tarot and see what significator we can come up with for you. This 5-card spread for the sign of Aries for this general monthly reading for July 2017. If we could have just one significator, please. We thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. You guys sure do cooperate well lately, I tell you. That's just beautiful. It's beautiful. 10 of Wands. Well, now, let's see what we can pull out of that. 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. If a situation marked by the 10 of Wands becomes prolonged, we will begin to feel trapped and deeply unhappy. We will begin to lose faith in our ability to make our life into what we want. If you ever read on a specific situation and this card comes up in the final position, oh dear. The reading is probably telling you to not waste any more effort on a conflict that you cannot win. That goes back to neither side can win. That was your very first card, your overall energy. This card, 10 of Wands, and the meaning of it is something completely else when it falls as the final card in the reading, and this is your final card in this reading. Sometimes we're better off just walking away. And especially for those of you, okay, that this applies to, all right? I had said it's not really your fault. This is something you just got thrown into. You've had to make this decision, all right? And here this card comes along, and it verifies everything right there. If the situation goes on for too long, if you can't make a decision, you will begin to feel trapped and smothered by it, buried by it, obsessed by it. Tied down, claustrophobic, smothering. Can I say enough words to convey that feeling across? But if you stay there too long and don't just, if it doesn't get concluded, all right, if you can't wrap it up, you'll begin to lose your faith in your ability to make your life into what it is you actually want. Don't waste your time anymore if it goes on for too long. And that's the best I can do for you. That's it. There you go, Aries. I'm not going to fart around here tonight, let me tell you, I'm going to get this off and uploaded. They're behind enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And please join Bay of Fundy Fortunes under the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You also can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Also, of course, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google, Blogspot, and all that good stuff. If you like this reading, you want something specific, I do offer the service of private readings. Yes, I do. Of course I do. All the information for that's found down below. Under this video window in the Show More section, please read through there once. Grab my email that you see there. I use that for everything. Ship me off an email saying you'd like to have a reading, and I'll get you taken care of ASAP. I always do that as quickly as I can. And for the rest of you, if you're ever looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or walking on the little beach down below, along the water's edge to hold the greatest, mightiest tides in the whole world. It is the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy, and you'll always find me there, with one eye, always waiting on the next high tide. That's it for now. We'll be going back to the weeklies in about a week or so we can follow the month of July through to see how it's unfolding. I hope to see you all back then. Thank you for being here this evening. Goodbye. Have a great month.